Bucks County high school student has died from a strain of bacterial meningitis. Neshaminy High School sending a letter home to parents and students earlier this week saying Ryan Duffy, a senior, passed away after suddenly becoming ill late last week and being admitted to the ICU. And Kelly, you spoke with some students today. How are they doing?
Well, Sheba, fellow senior students told me this was both sad and scary because this happened so suddenly. Now, the high school says they did clean over the weekend, but that was out of an abundance of caution because they say typically this type of meningitis is not usually spread in school settings.
Not only was I surprised, I was really scared.
Senior students leaving Neshaminy High School say they've had an uneasy feeling this week after learning that one of their senior classmates died suddenly of bacterial meningitis Tuesday. Meningitis is an infection of the protective membranes covering the brain and spinal cord.
That's what freaked me out the most, genuinely, because it's like, well, how am I any different than the kid that went to high school with me? You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like, when the email got out and everything, like, I was just surprised. Like, I was shocked. I had to, like, sit down and actually look at it.
We were really good friends freshman year. We sat at the same lunch table and everything. He was a nice little dude. I was shocked. Like,
yeah.
I had no words. I was really surprised.
In a letter sent home, the high school principal identified the student as Ryan Duffy, saying his family shared that Ryan became suddenly ill late last week and was admitted to the ICU. He was diagnosed with streptococcus pneumoniae meningitis. The school says it is not usually contagious in a school setting or typically spread through casual contact. It's also not the type of bacterial meningitis that most young kids get vaccinated against.
It's definitely scary. It's definitely something that you don't see every day.
If they're not immunosuppressed, if they don't have some underlying reason, it's unfortunately bad luck. The mortality rate of these sorts of bacterial meningitis infections can be as high as 10 to 15%, even with treatment.
Dr. Mike Sirigliano says parents who have concerns about exposure can contact their child's doctor just to be safe. He recommends practicing good hygiene and looking for clear symptoms.
If you have a child with a severe headache, the light hurts your eyes, their eyes, they have a stiff neck, they can't do this without really being in excruciating pain, get them to an ER immediately.
And the high school says there is a counseling team at the school this week. They say that team and school administrators also visited each of Ryan's subject classes yesterday so they could speak with students directly. The Bucks County Health Department is also working closely with the district. Sheba.
Just so incredibly sad. Kelly, thank you.